Welcome back everyone to episode 16 of our Manchester City quadruple challenge. We got 6 more games today, playing against Feyenoord, Swansea, Fulham, and then a massive game away against United in the league, back to Feyenoord, and then finish off with a game against QPR. So hopefully we can get a few wins. As you can see, at the end of last episode we did lose our first match of the entire season. We'd been on such good form to kick it off, and that result was absolutely appalling. Our players were so bad, especially in defence. Watford are doing well in the league, but we shouldn't have lost by the amount of goals that we did. So away against Feyenoord today, we've won our first 2 matches in the Champions League against Atletico and Dinamo, so we need to make sure that we keep that run going, and hopefully then we can rest a few players for our last couple of games if we're top of the group. A few players are sitting out today. Icardi starting up front, Sissoko and Sterling in there, Kimmich's in, and John Stones at right back, but otherwise reasonably strong team, and we should be getting off in this episode with a win. Free kick from Vormer, Otamendi clears, but Vormer's on the ball again. Bernat makes the tackle, but he's got the ball again, being chased away from the box, but he's put that over. Otamendi's made a mistake, Bilal's in, and he has scored, and Feyenoord have the lead. Not good defending from our team there. Looks like this will be full time. Renato Sanchez gets the ball away to Aguero. We'd have a good late counter attack here. Musa Sissoko just can't keep the ball. Finds Zabaleta down the right. Is there a... No, there isn't. I was hoping we might get that last minute goal, but we've lost 2 matches in a row now after being unbeaten for so long. I'm not sure what's going on with the team. I think maybe just that we're resting too many key players. We're going to have to put a full strength squad out in our next match in the league. But we've thrown away the points there. Luckily Atletico were beaten by Dinamo Kiev, so we're still the best team in the group and on to win it. We will have to beat Feyenoord in the next match when we'll be at home, but I think we'll still finish top of the group in the Champions League. We have put out a full strength team here. Florenzi's come back from injury, so he's back in the middle of the park next to Paul Pogba. Silva, De Bruyne and Aguero, our traditional front three. Zabaleta and Bernat back at full back. I think this is our strongest 11. Joe Hart in goal. I think we should get back to winning ways today. We need to stop the rot and stop losing matches to maintain our position at the top of the league table. Bernat with a throw to Pogba. Florenzi back from injury. What can he do from there? Oh, he's been fouled by Ashley Williams. We've got a penalty. You might remember we missed our last one. Mauro Icardi failing to score from the spot, but we've got Sergio Aguero back up front. No Yaya Toure after he moved to Barcelona. He had a great record last season, but Aguero wasn't that either, and hopefully he can give us a lead here. Aguero steps up, and it's missed again. We scored every penalty from normal time last season, and we've missed every penalty so far this season. It is really just not working for the team at the moment. We've had 21 shots today and not managed to score. Only 6 of them actually went on target, which is our biggest problem, I think. The ball's just cleared out, and that is full time. It's a disappointing draw. We have stopped the rot and stopped losing matches, but we have to be beating Swansea at home. Quite a few changes for this game again after that draw against Swansea with a full strength team. I'm hoping that we can win this match away against Fulham, not only because we need to in order to keep the quadruple alive, but also because we've got a huge game with Man United in the league after this. De Bruyne starts again. We've got Icardi and Sterling have come in, Renato Sanchez in midfield, Romagnoli at left back, Stones at the centre back with Zabaleta at right back. It's a fresh team. They should be winning. I'm really hoping Mauro Icardi can get on the score sheet for us. He has been struggling since the signing, but I think it might just be a case of it taking time for him to settle in and get used to our system. You can see morale has dropped. It's not where it should be, and we definitely need to be beating Fulham if we're going to get that up before this Man United game. De Bruyne's corner finds Sterling. Can we get the ball in? It's cleared out by the goalkeeper. Sterling with another chance. Does score. We finally get that goal, and we are 1-0 up. It's happened very early on, which will settle the nerves, and hopefully we can go and get 4 or 5 from here. Kimmich now finds Zabaleta again. Pogba to Sanchez. Zabaleta in an ocean of space. Can he get the ball into Sterling? 2-0. Raheem Sterling saving our form now. His second goal of the game, and we're looking very good at this first half. Just being a bit bitty in midfield. Alex Iwobi on loan from Arsenal. to McCormick. Oh, and Otamendi's gone through the back. He's already on a yellow card. And he's being sent off. Oh, we're down to 10 men. We've got an hour to play with 10 men now. Kimmick's going to have to drop into the centre back. I'll put Romagnoli at centre. And Juan Bernat can come on. But we have got a challenge on our hands now. Fulham kicking off. We've done well to hold it at 2 now. McCormick finds Christensen. He has a shot. Iwobi's there. It's 2-1. Straight from kick-off in the second half. Kajua getting that third goal to give us the cushion. Zabaleta with half a pitch if he needs it. Trying to beat Dummett. Does get the ball into Sterling. Sterling again. And it's gone in. I think that's an own goal. The defence just couldn't clear it. An own goal from Richards makes it 3-1 to us. Fulham on the attack again. Carney phones Ream. He puts it into Dembele. 3-2. This should be the full-time whistle now. Back to winning ways. But Carney can ruin it. Wellington Silva luckily couldn't get there. That will be the full-time whistle. We have managed to win the match. Not as convincingly as I would have liked, but given we played an hour with 10 men, I'll definitely take it. And it gives us a bit of positive morale going into this massive Manchester derby against United. Here is the Capital One Cup quarter-final draw. Only Chelsea and Tottenham really the big teams left in there, so we're in with a great chance of winning this competition and getting that first trophy on the board. Hopefully we can avoid Chelsea away, and we do. Derby drawn against them. Wolves-Watford means there'll be a decent semi-final opponent in there. Who do we get? It is Everton. I think that's fine. We should be able to beat Everton at home, and it knocks out one of the bigger teams. Hopefully we can draw the Wolves-Watford draw in the semi-final, and then take on either Chelsea or Spurs in the final. But we need to beat Everton first and get into that semi-final, two-legged semi-final, which is usually the best chance for us getting into that Wembley final. It is a full-strength team going up against United today. Sergio Aguero leading the line with Silva and De Bruyne, Pogba, Sanchez, Kondogbia in midfield, and then our usual back four, Stones coming in for Otamendi. But we should have plenty of strength on the team to beat this United side, even if we are at Old Trafford. My only real concern is that Sergio Aguero's morale has dropped significantly, as has his form in his last few matches, so he really needs to turn that around today. Hopefully everybody else can chip in, create the chances, and if we do that, he will get the goals. Darmian puts the ball in from the throw. United looking to build from the back. It's been very cagey in the first 10 minutes. Can we win the ball back? United with Hulk on the right wing, who they must have signed in the summer. Now Depay. I think that's Lucas Romero looking for Hulk over the top. Hulk cutting inside to Mata, and United have got the lead. And our winless streak in the Premier League might be about to continue. Last minute chance from De Bruyne to Silva. Oh, and we've let the ball go out, and that is a full-time whistle, and that is so disappointing to lose the Manchester derby. Oh, we are in real trouble at the moment. We could have lost against Fulham, and that would have meant 4 defeats in a row. Oh, I'm really not happy with this. We are still top of the table, but Chelsea, Watford can both overtake us if they win their matches. We're only just ahead of United by 1 goal. And we have got work to do after such an emphatic start to the season. We are struggling a bit now. The form has dropped completely. We've got 3 games where we can hopefully turn it around against Feyenoord, QPR, and then away at Everton. But we need to be beating Feyenoord in our next match, at least so that we can go back to the top of the Champions League group. Putting out a full-strength team against Feyenoord as we look to break this really poor run of form. Sergio Aguero back up front. He hasn't scored in over 11 hours of football now, which is just so unlike him in this game. Silva and De Bruyne behind him. It's the usual full-strength team. Zabaleta and Bernat back in the full-back positions. Renato Sanchez getting the nod ahead of Florenzi in midfield. He has been one of our better players this season. He is becoming a first-team regular. He's just built for that box-to-box midfielder role. And we need him to perform today. Hopefully he can do what Paul Pogba did and get a hat-trick from midfield. But somebody needs to step up and turn things around for us. Sanchez now, he's got Zabaleta out on the right if he needs him. He does use him. He puts the ball in and it's gone in. It's an own goal from Gola. And we have the lead against Feyenoord with a fluky finish. Free kick for Feyenoord, who've been totally suppressed in the first half. Aguero looks to release Silva now. Can we get that second goal? Can Aguero break his dry spell? It's Bernat on the left. Tries to swing the ball in. There's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne, who's been an anonymous figure for quite a while now, has popped up with our second goal of the game. And this should be us back to winning ways. Pogba in the middle. Looks for De Bruyne on the right, the goal scorer. He beats his man with a beautiful touch. He's got players in the middle if he needs them. He's going himself. Finds Silva. 3-0. Excellent start to the second half from our team. David Silva puts the ball into Otamendi. Silva back to Sanchez. Finds Pogba. And Pogba makes it 4-0. De Bruyne's corner. Finds Silva. Now Sanchez. Picks out Aguero. And Aguero's done it. He's finally scored 5-0. I left him on because I thought he might be able to get a goal. And he has, and broken that 11-hour stretch of football without a goal. Well, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. We needed the win, and we needed it in style. We needed our best players to score. And Pogba, Silva, De Bruyne and Aguero all got on the score sheet as we won 5-0 against Feyenoord to take real control of our Champions League group. I think we are now top of the group by some way. We have 3 points ahead of Atletico and Feyenoord with Dinamo Kiev to play next. We should be qualifying with a win against Dinamo in our next match. The final match before the international break is at home against QPR after that 5-0 victory against Feyenoord. I don't want to change too much, even if the players aren't fully fit. I want them to go out and carry on that brilliant form. Sergio Aguero leading the line after scoring, as is Silva and De Bruyne. No real changes other than Kondogbia coming in at defensive midfield. Otamendi's available again after suspension, so we should be able to carry straight on with where we left off against Feyenoord. Corner from Silva, looking for De Bruyne. Tis cleared out, but De Bruyne does fetch it. Silva will have another chance here. Beats his man, finds Kondogbia. He's got Sanchez on the edge of the area, and Sanchez has scored. It's 1-0, 3 minutes in. Another early goal should set us up for another good win. Attacking down the left flank. Silva cutting inside. Switches the play. And Zabaleta with so much room after that switch. Puts it in and Silva's there. Brilliant play there. Just switching it from side to side. 2-0. And we are looking good against QPR. Zabaleta's throw. Picks out Sanchez. Puts the ball in here from... Oh, it's a penalty. Patrick Ebert fouls Renato Sanchez in the area. And Sergio Aguero has the chance of getting 2 goals in 2 games to make sure that he really is back on form. Ebert gets a yellow card. Aguero does step up. Can he score? He missed his last penalty. Scores this one. That's 3-0. And Sergio Aguero has his second goal in as many games. There is the full-time whistle. QPR restricted to not having a single shot in the entire match. Sergio Aguero scored again. And it's 8 goals with none conceded in our last 2 matches. It's fair to say we probably are back to form after that defeat against United. And it means that we end this episode at the top of the league. Just clear of Watford on goal difference. They are having an exceptional season, beating Arsenal away 2-0. Even we couldn't manage that. United can still match us. If they win by 4 goals or more, they could overtake us in the league. But we're in a very good position after that really poor run of form. We haven't let the top of the table slip. And in our next episode, we will be taking on some difficult games. Away against Everton, home against Atletico, away against Kiev, and then at home against Spurs. That will not be easy, but there aren't too many major teams coming up for us to face in the next couple of episodes, so hopefully we can consolidate our position, get through in the Capital One Cup quarter-final, win our Champions League group, and be ready for that crunch Christmas period. But that will be all for this episode. If you've enjoyed watching me really struggle against some not very difficult teams, do leave a like on the video. If you want to see how we got on in the next episode, make sure you subscribe so that it comes straight up on your feed. And until next time, take care and I'll see you soon.